Hello, beautiful souls. So today is February 22nd, otherwise known as 222 portal. And I haven't done an update in a while. I think I have done updates. I just haven't posted them. So I'm going to make a deal to post this one. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the energies in February as I am feeling them and what I'm noticing. Wow. So things have been intense, right? We've had 3 X flares as of right now in the last 24 hours. And of course, lots of radio blackouts, which are normal after these things. But additionally, we have full moon energies coming in. We have Venus in Aquarius. We have Pisces, which is already emotional. So we got a lot going on right now. And I don't know about you guys, but I was looking back over the last several years, and this has always been a real inward time for me, where I'm doing a lot of internal processing. I'm noticing patterns like within myself and within others. And yeah, there's just a lot of really big energies that I'm running through me. I've been doing a lot of grid work. Spending a lot of time with family. And one of the things that I've been noticing is that with the gifting being turned up a bit, and what I mean by that is that, when I'm out with people, hearing thoughts, for lack of, mind reading, I don't know, how to exactly say it. It's about perceiving what's going on inside of people. And most of the time I try not to do that, but it's gotten a lot stronger. It's it's a lot louder. And I know I was talking to Kathy about this earlier, but, I don't really like mind reading. And the reason is that we have thoughts and they're not our own. And so, I always have looked at it. My kids always have given me a hard time for being a mind reader. But here's the thing. I always looked at it the thoughts that go through your mind, that's one thing. But what you actually choose to express, that is what really matters. And so that's how I try to look at it. And, but what I'm noticing a lot is that there's a lot of discrepancy between the thought processes and what people are actually doing. And a lot of people are doing things in a manipulative way. So that's, I don't love that. For example, if I get a message in my Facebook Messenger from somebody I don't know, and I start to read it, it's like the whole kit and caboodle comes in. What are their motivations? What are their intentions? And a lot of times it's ugh, no thanks. So we have full moon energy in play. Full moon in what many would call Virgo. Man, it's intense. Between the solar flares and the moon energy, and I'm going to say those of us that are really in tune with Mother Earth, we feel a movement deep, deep down. And we've been doing grid work like crazy. And a lot of us have been, feeling the tectonic movement and anchoring in these energies. it's going to be, oh, and the other thing is just releasing. I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of people talking about, is it too early to do spring cleaning? And I'm like, well, I don't know about you, but I have been clearing stuff. And what I found myself doing is like anything from my life before awakening, I look at it, and if I don't love it, it's gone. If I don't love it or I don't use it all the time, it's gone. I don't have room for things that I'm not using all the time or that don't bring me joy. Yeah, anything that was like brought into my life, like before this current chapter, like in my marriage that maybe I didn't pick and I really didn't like, it's time to get rid of all of it. And even my clothes, it was interesting. I had this knowing that I needed to go through all my clothes and anything that I haven't worn in 2 years, get rid of it. Anything that doesn't fit me right now or that I haven't worn, like in the last season, get rid of it. Like it is like time to downsize everything. Get rid of the things that I used to love that I don't love anymore. And it was weird because it's like, just take a picture of it. If you're attached to it enough to want to keep it, but you're never going to wear it, just take a picture of it so you can look at the picture and remember it and remember whatever that, the different associations with it are. But that way you're not carrying it anymore. We are lightening our load. Big time. And doing this is like allowing for more energetic movement. So it's no coincidence that this is happening at the same time as all of these solar flares. And then also what I've noticed is just this deep purging, like going over. I know people I work with, they're like, oh my gosh, I already did that. And I'm like, no, you're doing it again. Maybe at a deeper level, maybe from a bit of a different perspective, but you're being asked to let go of it again. A lot of forgiveness work has been coming up. And we're realizing how necessary it is to forgive. Even those people that we believe, were so awful that there's no way we should forgive them. When I've sat with this, and my team was like, no, you being angry and holding on and not forgiving, that is holding you down. That is tying you to them energetically. It's like it is time to release yourself from that experience, from that time period, in much the same way as I'm like getting rid of the things in my house that I didn't actually pick out. We are being asked to go through our lives and to do the same thing with the experiences. And so maybe it's things that we believe people did to us, or maybe it is things that we have done to other people. And what I've noticed is it doesn't even need to be the things that I think I did, but if I know that they were hurt by me, I still go down the path of forgiveness, of asking forgiveness, of saying, I know I hurt you. That was not my intention, but I know I hurt you. I am sorry. I hope you can forgive me. And remember, this does not need to be actual in the physical. It can all be energetic. But please do it. Please do it now. A lot of us are being asked to go through these somewhat of a life review. And the best reason I can think for that is that we are about to all go through a rebirthing. I know that's what I keep being told, is that everything is going to change. And that where we are going by doing this work and lightening our load and becoming light as a feather, that is us choosing our path. Not doing that work is choosing. it's all going to be based on the density within you of where you're going in this life. How is the rest of this life going to feel for you? How is it going to seem? How are you going to perceive it? All of it. It's all based on the density and these things, whether you do them or not. And you don't have to do any of this. But in not doing this deep inner work of noticing the patterns and making changes, and, you know, like for me, again, I turned off all my dating stuff because I didn't like the attention that I was getting. And I was like, whoa, Nelly, this is not the caliber of man that I want in my life. I don't know what the deal is exactly, but I don't want it. So I am deleting everything. After I did that and sat with it alone for a while, I realized that I was at this point and I needed to say it, that I'm okay being alone. Like at this point, I value my peace of mind, my independence. I value my time so much that I don't want it to be wasted at all. No more entertaining people that aren't an energetic match. Like for any reason. Like no matter what they say. And it was weird. It all came in over the last 2 months. And yeah, I'm good. Now, ideally, do I want to be alone moving forward? Not really. But I can be, and I'll be happy because I'm the one that creates the fun in my own life. I'm the one that is the peace here too. It's whatever I decide to focus on. I'm not waiting for somebody else to bring it to me. I'm looking at my own table and it's pretty nice. And we'll see what somebody else can bring to my table. But if they're not bringing anything, I'm not doing it. It's a very different place to be. And it is a very subtle shift. But yeah, I just don't, up until April, I don't see the point of even trying to date. We are purging and letting go, and we are noticing hyper-awareness for our own looping, our own patterns. This is like a super clarity time. Why would I distract myself? Even if it's like, just, this is not the best time to start a relationship anyway. For me, even looking back, this is the time where I do my deep work on myself. It's winter, right? We go deep within ourselves and then we spring forth in the spring. And I really feel like I'm at this point of honoring whatever that feels like for me. And that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, happy full moon. Amazing solar activity. Make sure you're grounding. And the idea of earthing, which is actually putting your feet without any rubber soles on them on the ground, on the earth, for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. I tell you what, it makes me feel so much better. I set the intention to discharge all of the pent up energy, because I don't know about you guys, but it feels like ping pong inside of me. It's like bing, 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 bing. So I need that release to let go of that. Discharge a lot of the energy that's moving through me. And like I have shoes on right now, but it's like without shoes. Anyway, so love you guys. Hope you guys are good. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Also, anything you guys are noticing. Take care.